Brace yourself, sports and music fans, because every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Arizona time is GO time. Introducing one of the hottest, most entertaining, and downright addictive podcasts you'll ever need. PD&J was good today. Hosted by none other than J-Dub the King and Pocket. These two dynamic personalities will keep you on the edge of your seat with their unique blend of humor, storytelling, and knowledge of sports and entertainment. And you know what makes it even better? They're live on YouTube and Facebook, so you can join the conversation and be a part of the action. We're always on the lookout for awesome guests to join us on the show. So if you think you've got what it takes to hang out with J-Dub the King and Pocket, then slide into our inbox at J-Dub the King. That's JDUBBTHAKING. And let's make some magic together. So what are you waiting for? You don't want to miss a single episode. See you on Wednesday. On One Music Group presents You Gonna Know Me Live, starring J-Dub the King. Also featuring Drew, Kayla V, Marvello Hathaway, Keem Riches, and more. DJ CJ Smooth on the ones and twos with great food and unbelievable drinks. This will be a vibe you definitely want to be in the building for. And don't forget, prizes will be raffled off. This is happening live Saturday, September 20th at Coops, 8455 West Peoria Ave. $10 cover, doors open at 8 p.m. and show starts at 8:30 p.m. You want to make sure you are in the building.
And we're back. Can you hear us? See, you put that exposure too high. Now it's worth
We had to do that.
Yeah.
Dark as hell. The first one, right click, go properties, camera control. That's way too dark.
Let's just see what we
Can hit apply. That's what you want. Hit apply.
There we go.
Hit apply.
It applied it.
Oh yeah, you put default.
Yeah. There we go. 1 2 1 2. Can you hear us? Can you hear us? All right, we are back, folks. So let's do that all over again. No, I'm not doing that all over again. Welcome to a brand new episode of PD&J. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all see the title of today's show?
Well, what we gotta say is, if the littles are sitting with you right now,
you got to give a disclaimer.
Yes, that's very important.
The disclaimer is very important.
Very important.
But important is the disclaimer.
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't hear what I had to say.
I did.
If your littles are sitting with you right now, make sure they're focused on the screen, because this is not a test. This is the real thing. It's a famous saying of 3 words that very resonate today. Today.
Can I say it?
And them 3 words are
fucking kids.
Brought to you by PD&J. Oh my God! I just figured out we should do. One more time. For those of you in the back that didn't hear us, the disclaimer is
fuck them kids.
Now,
I love my kids, but fuck them kids.
Now, that not only goes for kids, but it goes from kids of all generations, of all walks of life, of all styles, of all genders. 3 words we got for them today.
Fuck them kids. I'm going to say that all show. You can do all the talking, that's all I'm saying.
Y'all want to know why the show is titled that today? Y'all want to understand why the show is titled that today? Well, here's the thing. The show really doesn't just apply to kids, your kids. It applies to every single one out there, because we're all children of someone. Why y'all gotta be so vulgar today? Shut up and listen.
Fuck them kids.
Y'all too sensitive.
Fuck them kids.
Why?
Because y'all fuck to get kids, but fuck them kids.
Oh, you caught that. Oh, I like that. I'm gonna keep you on your toes right now, right? But honestly, man, the generations that are coming out right now, the one thing that's bothering us the most as parents bringing up kids is they have not understood what it takes to earn what you get. Why? It goes back to something I said, was it not last show, a couple shows ago, right? Where I said that we give our kids what we wanted so they don't need it and they don't have to ask for it. But we've enabled these little hellions to think that they're privileged. Remember, I think I kind of said something. I might have paraphrased it a little bit more. It went into more detail, but, it is what it is. Now, you want to understand why that's the name of the show today. Because we're tired, folks. We're tired. Every time we look around, they don't know their manners. They don't say please. They don't say thank you. They act like everything's, we're on this earth and you're going to serve us. Hate to tell you, but before you become king and queen, you have to be a prince or a princess. Last I checked, Cinderella didn't automatically become a queen. Am I right or wrong? I might be wrong. I might be. Could be. But I don't think so. Don't think so. What's another one? Little Mermaid. I don't think she was a queen right off the bat, right? She had to earn her title. Earn. Not an earn, but to earn. These kids have gotten to the point where a lot of us, our parents, our tolerance for them is we keep pushing it up. Like, oh, it's okay. They'll grow out of it. They're kids. They're getting to know themselves. But the whole time we're doing this, we're neglecting ourselves, our relationships, or anything like that. And what ends up happening? Well, relationships start ending because one parent is for the kids all the time. The other parent's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. We can't forget about us. We're the reason they're here.
Fucking kids.
And they don't understand that we're the reason they're here.
Greedy motherfuckers. Fucking kids.
Is it fair? Hell no. When is enough enough? Tell me. When is enough? When is it time to say, okay, you know what? You've been a child long enough. You want to be a grown-up? We're going to give you grown-up activities. We won't give you grown-up responsibilities and see if you can handle it. So you can understand what we do on a daily basis. Having the conversations don't work anymore, y'all, because they don't listen to us. So give them real-life situations to see what they do. Not saying hang them out to dry, but you know, when you put a worm on the hook for a fish to take it, what are you doing? You're taking a chance, ain't you? You taking a chance, you're going to catch a fish. Little fish, big fish.
Rich fish, poor fish, shitty fish,
We can provide for these kids all day.
stinky fish.
Oh my God, no, let's not even talk about it. No. He went there, y'all. I didn't want to talk about that. Some of y'all, God damn, some of you teenagers, y'all stink. Do you understand the process of bathing? Do you understand the process of bathing and putting on deodorant? I didn't say cologne or perfume. I said put on deodorant because you have a body. Oh, Jesus. Anytime you see somebody's teeth, they look as yellow as this.
They can't see that.
They can see parts of it. You get what I'm saying?
No, they can't see that shit.
Anytime your teeth look like the yellow lines in the middle of the street. Since you said they couldn't see that, I mean, I gotta give them an example, right? Anytime your parents have to keep reminding you, don't forget to brush your teeth. Don't forget to take out the trash. It's stuff that sometimes we remind you of. We're like, we'd be better off just doing it ourselves. And then it gets tiring because guess what? We bust our ass to provide for you, and you can't even get out of your mouth, thank you.
Better yet, wake up in the morning and walk up in the room and don't say nothing. Back in my day, you got slapped the fuck up.
Oh no, you got to go outside the room, come back in, and then once you
after they slapped you, you did that. You tried it all over again.
See, the elders of my when we grew up, they didn't let you go out, let you come back. When you come back, it's over. What is that? I didn't see what it was.
It didn't say anything.
I thought it was a 100. Yeah, it said 100.
But it didn't say anything. There wasn't any words.
It said something to me.
It was just a emoji.
It said something to me.
We ain't preaching up in here today.
The emoji spoke. And I listened. Thou speakest, thou takest, and thou providest. I feel like the first 10 amendments.
Good 10 amendments.
Yeah, 10 amendments. You know I got that right. I sent you the video, didn't I? Anyway, the first 10 amendments. I feel like there was a second 10. I love watching. I don't know if anybody. I'm aging myself here. Have watched Monty Python's Holy Grail, where he had 2 tablets. The first 10 and the second 10, and the second 10 fell. He's like, well, I got 20. Make that 10. I feel like in that 20, somewhere in there, it said, don't fuck around and find out. Because it's not a lesson you want to learn. These kids today, they want to FIFO hard. They want to FIFO so hard. Let them. The thing is, they have to learn something to understand the worth of it. We've enabled them, this generation, We're screwed once they get in charge of the country.
That won't be in the next 20, 30 years, though, right?
I hope not.
Okay, we're good.
I don't know.
We're good.
I mean, you got to remember, you got to be 32 to be president. So, hey, we don't know what the hell's going to happen with all these changes that keep happening. And yeah, I don't even. God, don't let me think about that. I'm not trying to think about that right now. It's scary. It's a scary thought.
You know what? It would be nice to see a 38-year-old.
No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't.
They're only a couple years younger than us. They kind of fall into our little boundaries. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
A 38-year-old president of this nation?
I don't want a latchkey kid as president. We'll all be. Right? Oh, shit. What's up, Chulu? What's going on, Chulu? Hey.
You go from latchkey to this generation. So you're saying you don't want a latchkey?
I'll take the generation after us before I take this generation.
I can respect that. Even then, it kind of got shaky.
A little bit.
But
a little bit.
You got the ones you can say. You can say, hey, you know what?
I swear to God, if you put a latchkey motherfucking president, person in office as president, we'll all be getting spankings at work for showing up late.
Hey, you know what?
You got your key around your neck.
Where's your key?
Don't open my door, nigga.
But the whole thing is, you know what's funny? I look at that now.
Values. The values that it taught you, right? Yeah, kids don't have values no more. And I'm not saying that parents don't teach the values. It's the kids that's not taking them up. And of this, the younger generation of kids. Let me be very specific on that. Because I honestly thought that when it came to my oldest, he wasn't paying attention. He wasn't picking up what I was laying down.
So you thought.
So I thought, right? He's doing better in life at his age right now than what the fuck I was doing. So I can't say shit, right?
No, you can say something.
I can advise him.
But you can respect the fact that he ain't where you were, right? You can accept that, and then you can go ahead with what you was going to say.
You know what I mean? And then, like, he's growing into his own man, right? And I respect the hell out of that. When it comes down to, like, my youngest in this teenage generation that's going on right now.
Let's give me a headache. You said that word.
Oh, it's just beyond me, the sense of entitlement. Like, y'all grew up on social media. You know what I mean? Because we became the parents that at 2, 3, 4 years old, just to keep you entertained, we stuck you in front of a tablet or a phone or something like that. Or I'm just saying, parents did that shit, right? Because that's where a lot of these teenagers are. They the social media generation. That's what I call them. They social media kids. You know what I mean? They parents didn't raise them. Social media did.
Oh, I'm not disagreeing.
You know what I mean?
I'm not disagreeing at all.
So it's
because
like,
there's something I did want a disclaimer about that I want to do. Actually, let me do it right now. Damn it, I forgot her name. But there's a girl, I believe, in Texas. I don't remember where. Shout out to her family. She killed herself because of the pressures of social media in school. They bullied her, saying, "Oh, ICE is going to come to your house and take your family away from you. You're going to be all alone." And she took it to heart so much that she killed herself. Now, mind you, the kids that did that, you know what's happened? Clink, clink. I'm proud of how the social media police figured out who it was and, took care of that. But a young lady lost her life because people were online bullying. The bullying from our day, it stayed at school.
Nah, nigga.
And eventually, it came home, maybe sometimes, but really it was happening at school. And we dealt with it a different way. Now there is no separation. Bullying, that's why I call them keyboard gangsters, keyboard
because you ain't gonna say nothing at school, but you're gonna post something on social media and dealing with teenagers and they damn emotions and shit like that.
Or lack thereof.
I'm at a wit's end with the shit, bro. Because with this teenage generation, I kind of look at it as our generation, that 80s, 90s generation, where there was a shift. There was a shift in parenting. There was a shift that was going on in the economy. There was shifts in social statuses that was going on. It was a complete shift, and I feel like that's what's going on right now.
You're right, because I'm gonna stay right there with that because. Someone brought to my attention, like, man, why do these people keep posting what they buy their kids? Because they want social media to give them when they should be trying to get it from the child. Screw social media, man. I can guarantee a lot of stuff that happens on social media.
It's fake.
It's for the. I bet you maybe they bought that stuff and then took it back. I forgot what person it was that they said that their boyfriend bought them this Louis Vuitton purse and all that stuff for their birthday. And then, lay you and behold, somehow somebody saw them and videotaped them taking the stuff back the next day because their boyfriend really didn't buy it.
It's the day of the scammers. Like, even females are scamming dudes right now. I saw a video where this dude was tricking off $3,400 a month for 3 months until the bitch's homegirl went and told him, you know, she on fucking Section 8, her rent's only $36 a month. And then she want to be all upset at him and her friend. Like, how you trying to, like, come
Why
on,
you trying to mess up my stuff? So social media, the kids nowadays is what they have to. They don't want to listen to us. They want to go to social media.
Yeah.
Like, mom and dad don't know what they're talking about. I'm gonna go follow so and so on social media. They got it all. Let me see how they do it. For instance, I don't know how many exercise influencers there are, but as many as we see, there should be nobody out of shape. Everybody should have big asses and big titties and long legs and 17-pack abs. Because, I mean, they're all over the place. Everybody got it. Even De La Hoya. That was wrong. That was so wrong. I should have said that. Oscar, love you, Mike. I love you. But, yeah. And people live by that. Like, man, they did this workout plan. They got 17 abs. You can see their heartbeat in the forehead, and they look sculpted. You go on, they sell you a plan now. They sell you a plan for 6 weeks or 8 weeks or whatever it is for this amount of money.
Stop, you're lying. You're lying. Stop lying to them. Let's be real. They sell you a drink. And you pay for it.
That's what I did. That's exactly
what you said. They sell them a plan. No,
they sell them a plan.
They sell them a drink.
It's a plan. They give them a meal plan and everything. This is what I eat on a daily basis. This is what I do exercise wise 4 times a day. Knowing you ain't got the time to do 4 times a day because you got a damn job, man. Their job is to scam you. Your job is to work and be scammed. Apparently.
Even artists get scammed. I can't tell you. I can't tell you how many emails, how many motherfucking messages on Messenger I get about all kinds of other shit, and they make it all sound all good. And they'll be all like, "Okay, well, what's your budget?" Or it's gonna cost you. Like, hold on, you talking about you work for a record label? How the fuck?
Why should my budget?
Yeah,
you should have a price, and if I can't pay that price,
it is what it is.
Now, if you want to negotiate me with the price, I can take that, but don't ask me what my budget is. If I told you I got a $20 budget, what you gonna give me? If I tell you I got a $5 budget, what you gonna give me? If I tell you if I do something strange for a little bit of change, what's my budget?
Oh, they gonna work you in the system. They'll take that shit.
So I mean,
they'll say take that. No, Diddy, take that. Exactly.
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine.
Damn, I want some fried fish now.
Because it was green.
But yeah, man. So
if y'all, here's what I'm saying.
Lady got scammed, and AI is doing scamming now because apparently something happened out of Flushing, New York. Where a lady got a phone call and she thought it was her daughter, but it was an AI voice. And the daughter made it seem like she was in dire need. So the mama cleaned out her bank account and got scammed for $52,000. That's how cold the game is right now, bro. Like, man.
Y'all have to understand. Keep it with the end of times. We're not the end of times. We're at that cusp where things can go left or right. Because you don't have any control of your household. You don't have control of your children. You don't know how to help your do things for your parents or your grandparents because you choose not to, or what?
You don't want to listen. That's what it boils down to. You choose not to listen. And I'm the type of parent where hard head make a soft ass. And I'm going to continue to let you beat your head on that wall until you get it. Because I'm only going to say it but so many times. Once I said it enough to where I get irritated, okay, all right, the ball's in your court. You seem to know it all. Here, do it. And I don't know. Like I said, we're in that transitional generation. I might be wrong. My youngest son might flip the motherfucking script or discover something or get in the right route. And I just don't know. But on the pace of what this man is on right now, I'm not too confident.
Because as a parent, you've been there, done that. They don't understand it. They don't want to listen. They believe that they know better than you. And that sucks. When you're a parent, it hurts. When you want to sit there, when you're a parent, it's a double-edged sword. Should I or shouldn't I? If I let you falter, I want to be there to catch you. But should I catch you?
You know what? Here's the thing. You remember that saying when you would get your right before you get your ass whooped from Big Mama, and she say this is gonna hurt you or this is gonna hurt me more than it's gonna hurt you. You know what I mean? Let's take the ass whooping part out of it. When it just comes to life, when you just gotta let go, right? As a parent, that shit hurts. That does. This is gonna hurt me more than it's gonna hurt you because now I have to let you. You understand what I'm saying?
What I told you was going to happen.
Exactly. You're going to have to go through that struggle. You're going to have to go through that bad time. Why? Because you didn't want to listen before. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, look, I don't want you to go through this. That's why I was trying to prepare you to avoid having to go. But you seem to persist on
being like Burger King.
Have it your way.
Have it your way. I don't.
And that's the difference between mother and fathers. That's where the balance comes in. Because mothers are very nurturing. Mothers
they don't want their children to
exactly. Exactly. So, and it causes a rift, like you were saying earlier. It causes a rift between mom and dad because at the end of the day,
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not laughing at Jay. You gonna see what I'm laughing at? It's because Big Mama had issues.
Damn. True, put the phone down.
True. Okay, now you need to go in the corner for 10 minutes and sit on your hands.
But that's it. Going back to what I was saying on some real shit though, mothers are the more nurturing. They don't want and it causes a rift between mom and dad because as a father, especially raising men, right? I can't speak on daughters because I don't have none. But as far as like when it comes to raising a young male, especially a young black male, there's limitations and there's cutoff points before you gotta let that little nigga just be hard-headed.
But not only that, what has to be learned is that it's very important for him to have a male figure to turn to. It's very important to have a male figure that's helping him learn, especially as a black man. Because when you let things happen and say, "Oh, you know what? That's not such a that's not cool. That's cool. That's all right. Let's just override what Dad said. Let's just forget what Dad said. And as mom, it's okay. It's okay. Go ahead and do this. But the whole thing is a reason why we're trying to get them to do certain things to understand, to respect authority and understand that authority is going to be, unfortunately, as society goes, is going to be life or death. And if you sit there and supersede and override things, it's not good. If you try to override something that a father said, it's not good because that's what they're gonna say is,
I ain't gotta listen to you.
Bingo. I ain't gotta listen to you. Mom said I can do this. It don't matter what you say. So when something happens out in the public, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be a male figure that they're gonna get against. Maybe male police officer. I ain't gotta listen to you. I didn't even listen to my dad. My mom took care of it. Don't happen. Now, on the flip side, if you want to influence the father to maybe change this thing and then him go to the son or whatever it may be, that's fine. But don't ever go, oh, then what? Forget what dad said. I'm going to do this. Forget what the father said. I'm going to do this. And that's what's going to happen.
Or at the aspect, you know what I mean, where mother and father go at it because you done held your ground. You done grounded him or took away certain privileges or whatever case may be for X amount of time. And mother's like, well, don't you think it's time he should have this back or we should do this? Or no, because he ain't showed me shit to say that he earned it back. Well, and it starts that little battle between the two of y'all. No. There's life lessons that need to be learned.
Because as a boy growing up, as a teenager, they have to learn. Number one, you set the authority in the house. If you don't set the authority in the house, who the fuck cares?
And then on top of that, when you got outside officials, like here's the thing, I'm an uncle many times fold, right? But I'll be goddamned if a mother or a parent comes to me and my niece or my nephew ain't been acting right and this, that, and everything else, but yet I still gotta spoil them. No, I'm not that one. I'll let them know, hey, you lost that privilege until you get back right and start acting right. I'll see you later. You know what I mean? No, you can't come to my house. No, you can't do this. No, I'm not taking. No, I'm one of them type of uncles. I back the parents because I'll spoil you when I'm supposed to spoil you, right? But if there's a lesson that needs to be learned, then it is.
Weren't you supposed to be? Your 15 minutes ain't up, bro. You're supposed to still be in the corner. You got like 5 more minutes. Man, why I always keep getting stuck in the corner. You got like 5 more minutes. And you came out the corner early. Now I got to go call Big Mama.
See, another definition of a badass kid. Man,
we all gonna be in the corner on that boy. Man, walk the plank. We all walk the plank because ain't no goddamn way we gonna not walk the plank.
Man, dude, it's just crazy. It's like, and I understand that there's various different styles of parenting, and I'm not knocking that, but okay, you know what? I can't even continue with that lie. Y'all gentle parenting motherfuckers can go eat a dick.
Oh, you finally came out with the truth. I was just looking down because I was not going to look at you. It's like, I got to move like, was it lightning hits you and I got to move 18 inches? Yeah, I didn't feel like moving that far away. Gentle parenting.
Beat them kids.
Does it work? Does it
beat them? I don't out them goddamn kids.
I like to see the numbers of gentle parenting versus not even old school parenting. There's a way to balance both.
Correct. There's a form of discipline. You whoop that ass when there's a real justifiable reason. Other than that, you make examples out of shit so that way they can learn the lesson of what you're trying to teach them. You know what I mean? But there's certain times where kids warrant an ass whooping. They kept campaigning. They got elected for that ass whooping. Don't be afraid to tap that ass.
I will say, like, I always talk about boys in this because it's always true. Boys will test the alpha in the house.
Especially when they're 12, 13, 14.
All the way up to 15.
Nah, because I nipped it at the bud at 13. You might get away with 14. But once you start smelling yourself, nigga, at 12, 11, 12 years old, nigga, I'm cocking you in your chest, nigga. I'm taking your air supply out.
Either way, they're going to make it. Because you know what happens? They see, old gray. You get long in the tooth. You ain't got that much. You ain't got that energy. It don't take much energy to check you. Mm-mm. And what ends up happening, the mother, no. You look at them and go sit your ass down. Like he wants to test, he can test. And then after he gets shut down, then he's gonna start listening. Now you're gonna understand. Okay, maybe you do understand. What the fuck? Listen, I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. I am not reading that.
I ain't gonna lie. My family, we are. I will say
All right, let me give a disclaimer.
Karate.
Let me give a disclaimer. I get what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with some families, it's 18 months. But them little kids, they big.
Once you start talking about nigga, I'm no.
Man, I think you backtalk. I can't understand what you're saying, but that gibberish don't sound right.
No, I was on my kid's ass, and that's why my youngest don't like really. I'm gonna say me and him beefing right now because I'm on that nigga helmet. You gotta figure out what you gotta do in life, bro. You at that age right now where you gotta figure out your life path. We can't tell you that.
I will say this: we're talking about minority kids. How tough it is for them, and they don't understand how tough it is. No matter what we tell them, they don't want to believe it. No matter what's on social media that they look at, they don't want to believe it. No matter what's on TV, on the news, they don't want to believe it. No matter what the movies show you, they don't want to believe it.
They make it seem like everything's so fucking easy. Well, I'm going to go to college, so I'm just going to go to college. Nah, nigga, it don't work like that. Where you going to go? I don't know. I'm just going to go to college. Well, how you going to get there? I don't know. I'm just going to go to college. How you going to eat? You staying in a dorm? You staying off campus? Like, is it out of state, in state? Like, what's going on? What is your plan of action, my guy? You see what I'm saying?
Get a scholarship. You're gonna try and get a financial aid loan.
Even at that, there's still steps and work that you got to put in to get to it. Okay, you do the steps and the work to say, okay, I got into college. I'm going to college. Okay, what you gonna do when you get to college?
I'll figure it out. I don't know what my major's gonna be. I'll figure it out. Talk to the counselor. No, I'll talk to the counselor. Year goes by. Have you talked to the counselor? Or no? I'll say this. A couple weeks ago, you talked to the counselor? Oh no. See, I've been busy doing some other stuff. Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to him. I am going to talk to him soon, though.
And then y'all motherfuckers want to throw a tantrum when we start taking certain privileges away from your ass.
It's a privilege. What is the definition of privilege? Can anybody tell me what's the definition?
Something that you earn.
So it can be taken away really easily, right? What's the difference in need?
Oh, look. Let's stay on the privilege thing. Hold on. I got one real deep in that ass. Life is a privilege. Think about it.
Y'all don't want to go down that road? I'll mention one. Pretty great.
Life is a fucking privilege because just in a moment's notice, you could be called home.
I can't breathe. How many times have you heard that? This is facts, folks. Oh hell. True, you was just seriously not trying to wait your 5 minutes. I hurt for this generation, not because they make me hurt, because I see where things are going.
I don't hurt for this generation. I weep for this generation. I weep for this generation the same way that Jesus wept. For that same fact.
He wept because he was hurting for the people. So therefore, you hurt as well. People don't understand. There's 10 commandments. One of the main ones is honor thy mother and father. And also, what's the main one? Do not commit murder, suicide. Don't adultery. Everybody will talk about adultery and stuff like that. But the main one to me is honor thy mother and father, so thy days among this earth shall be long. What does that mean? You're gonna live long and live long and prosper if you abide by your parents' rule. Your days will be longer. Hey, you know what? There's never been a realer statement. Okay, you know what? I'm letting them come out the corner early. That right there, yeah.
No, I have to walk away. I'm sorry, I have to walk away because some of y'all mama should have swung.
Some
Oh
got
my god,
wasted.
I wasn't supposed to say that.
Some got wasted though.
I wasn't supposed to say that.
They only got so high.
But motherfuckers, hey, these dumb motherfuckers, your mama should have swallowed you. You ignorant, dumb, stupid motherfuckers.
Now let me talk to the parents. We keep saying fuck them kids. Let's talk to parents real quick. Y'all enabling this. I want to identify myself as blase, or I'm not identifying my child as they can identify themselves. What the hell are you doing? Please tell me.
I can tell you right now, they don't know what they're doing. And so they can't teach their kids.
Are you saying that when you were so and so,
they can't give their kids no guidance because they ain't got no goddamn guidance? They goddamn selves.
Well, they had guidance, but again, they refused to listen.
Did they really? Because there's some that don't. I can't say nothing. I really do have a hard time crying. Like my tears, yeah. It's rare that you see tears come down my face. They work, but they're clogged.
If you're wondering what the comment said, if you cannot see it, it said, "Dub lying, his tear ducts don't even work."
And partly the reason why he's saying that because I'm so much of an asshole, it makes it seem like I really don't care. But the fact is, I do. Because if I didn't care, I wouldn't speak on it.
Here's what I found out in life. One thing my mother told me is, when you hold things in, you get ulcers. Why hold it in?
I've had that before, and that wasn't a good feeling. Headaches and ulcers, and all kinds of stress and shit. Like,
because they put that on you, undue stress, right? Undue stress. They put that on. They lay it on.
I'm sorry, you said undue. I just thought about the Underoos back in the day. That commercial, undue.
Yeah, with the kangaroo and the raven. You know what's funny? I want to say this. Those commercials were so innocent and funny. But now
racist at the same time.
Not even that.
Have you seen Looney Tunes lately? Like the old school Looney Tunes and shit, nigga? Hey, bro, as a kid, I fucking loved it. Even Tom and Jerry, right? Tweety Bird was my fucking favorite until I found out how racist and segregated and homophobic that goddamn shit was. Growing up, I'm like,
y'all don't matter because it's a cartoon. It's innocent. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about Scooby-Doo.
The original Crash Test Dummies.
Oh my God. Think about that.
He said Crash Test Dummies. I'll call them test tube babies, but whatever. Same difference.
That's why I did this. Like it's not different. It's the same. It's the same.
No disrespect to any test tube babies, but y'all a little different. Okay, I'm done. He caught me. I'm done.
See, now he just told the truth again. That's twice in one day.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. When I get nervous, I tell the truth. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What I want to say is stop giving your kids the reason to make excuses.
That part.
Not giving them excuses, you're giving them the reason to make excuses. Stop letting them get away with stuff that you know damn well they shouldn't be getting away with. Just because you have a soft spot because of how you were raised does not mean you need to give them that same.
I'm just going to say it like this, especially if you raising a male. I don't care what the culture, ethnicity is, or whatever case may be. As a man, God teach your man to be strong. And sometimes, in order for them to be strong, you got to put them in situations where they got to fend for themselves.
Be there to catch them. Don't be there to walk them through. Stop walking them through. You know what's the number one problem with the generation? There's no comprehension. I know that because both of my kids have problems understanding what they're reading. They can't break out the situation without you leading them to understand what it is. They shouldn't have to do that. You give me a story, I can break down everything. They should be able to do that. They can't do that because parents, among other things, is, oh my God, it's difficult. Let me help you. Give you an example. My son, he was putting together this off-brand Lego set together. Excuse me. That caused you had to screw everything together. So we thought he could put it together without using the pieces screwed together, and realized it wasn't holding together. So I said, "Did you look at the directions?" No, I can put Legos together. I was like, "Did you realize that it said you have to screw this piece in here for it to work?" Huh? Why? Well, so it stays together. The problem is right now you can't get it to stay together, right? No. So now you got to start all over again. So I showed him how to do it the first couple times and worked with them. Showed him this place goes to this. Use this color. Bang. And he started getting it. He started understanding it. Yeah, I let him fail on his own. And when he got frustrated, he came saying, "I don't understand why this isn't working. I put everything else together and it works." Well, son, there's directions for a reason. Yeah, guys, we know we don't read directions. But at this point, I'm like, well, what's going on? Let's look at directions. What's going on? What's going wrong? That's what needs to happen more. Stop giving your kids excuses. Stop making exceptions for your kids.
And as a parent, don't put it on the other parent. Well, you ain't doing this or you ain't doing that. No, at the end of the day, as parents, we all get fed the hell up. Because I guarantee you, just as much as I'm talking to our child, you're talking to our child as well. And just as much as you coming to me talking about, I'm tired of talking to this boy, what the fuck you think I am?
Or better yet, don't go to one parent and not go to the child. Go to the parent and not go to the child. That's a big problem now as well. You'll sit there, you'll talk with the other parent, and then expect them to talk for you. No, that shouldn't happen.
Exactly.
Because kids see that.
Yep.
They see that. They know who's speaking for who. And they will use that to their advantage.
Oh, I nipped that shit in the bud, period. Because as soon as I find out, oh, well, my child went to his mama to find out if he could go to whatever it is. Oh, well, did you do X, Y, and Z? No. All right.
Where do you think you're going? Because so-and-so said so? That don't matter.
She didn't. No, she didn't.
There's more like, that don't matter. You didn't do what you needed to do to get that privilege.
And then when the other parent finds out,
privilege.
When the other parent finds out that you didn't do what you were supposed to do because you tried to play sides and make it seem like you this, that. Oh, no, they ain't co-signing on shit. They definitely won't. And then y'all kids want to get mad and play victim. Oh, it's not fair. It's not this. You want to have an attitude. Oh, my life is over. And okay.
Yeah, your life can be over.
All right.
That's very strict. Your life can be over, but not by my hand, by your hand.
Oh, but if you test me, I give it and I take it.
As parents,
I understand what my mama said. I brought you in this world. I so understand that saying now more than ever.
I want to say this though: as parents, support each other, whatever decisions made for certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't, there'll be a rift between you, and that's where most of divorces happen. Because when you listen, when you see things, you need to. Oh, so and so's divorced from so and so, and then you hear afterwards. Well, this happened with the kids.
And the thing about it, the reason why I would actually say touche to that is because there's times where one parent sees or thinks about something that the other parent does. Because in every family dynamics, you got the fun parent and then you got the stern, strict parent, right? Let's just say that. But let's just be real. There are certain things that one parent thinks about or foresees that the other parent doesn't, and the other parent wants to be the fun parent. Well, let little Johnny have his fun or whatever case may be. He's going. It's that stage in life where they need to do. No, fuck all that. if you know what stage in life they was in, and we both been in that stage in life, we know the pluses and we know the negatives of that. So if we know the negatives,
we try to get them away from the negative.
I'm not saying not have little Johnny enjoy his goddamn life, but let's just be real. You gonna put little Johnny in the den with lions?
By themselves. That's the part. That's by themselves.
Yeah.
Now the whole thing, when they're dealing with the lions by themselves, if you see they need your help, you're gonna be quick to jump in, right? You should. Until they say, I need help. That's when, as a parents, you jump to their aid. They have to fall. They need to fall. It's important.
When you got this teenage generation talking about, well, I shouldn't have to work because I didn't ask to be here. Oh, you privileged, entitled little piece of shit.
And you know what you say? Here's what you say to that. You're right. You shouldn't have to work, and I shouldn't have to provide for you. You know how many times those cases have gone up and judges have looked at like, say, what? You said you what? So what are you suing your parents for? They'll look at the parents and say, what do you think about? What do y'all want? Oh, just emancipate them? Okay. Give them what they want. Emancipate. Now all of a sudden they realize how hard life is.
That part.
Well, they call you up like, no. Remember, you didn't want to be here. Also, you tried to sue me for bringing you in this world. You got your emancipation. Understand the sentence.
I'm going to leave it with this before we wrap it up. There's consequences for everything that you do in life.
Be it good, be it bad.
There's consequence for everything. Understand what you say and understand what you do. I'm talking to everybody. Parents, children of parents, parents of children. I don't care. I'm talking to everybody. There's a consequence for everything that you do, be it good, bad, indifferent. Understand when you make that choice for whatever you say or for whatever you do, you better be ready to accept the consequence because it's coming down the pipe.
Consequence is always around the corner, waiting. It's at the light.
I call it consequence. Some people call it karma.
I don't call it karma. Sometimes karma doesn't even come. Consequences, they always come, be it good or bad. Be it good or bad. People, if we want to be great, if we want to be in control,
say fuck them kids. So until next week, we love you. Remember, word of the week, fuck them kids.
Word of the week or statement of the week?
It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, because that's more than one word, so you got to say it's a statement.
But they say word.
They say word afterwards. Did they still even say that?
I don't know.
I have to look that up.
That kind of showing your age. Word.
Word up.
Are you a business owner or someone looking for more ways and avenues to advertise and promote? Look no further. Contact us today for an advertisement. Email PD&J Media Productions LLC at gmail.com for more info. Promotions are everything. What are you waiting for?